This is builds, Chase builds. Chase build things. I'm gonna build stuff. Now, welcome to Chase build stuff. I don't build stuff. That's just weird. I'm gonna build stuff in my apartment. I'm building things on my apartment balcony. Welcome to that. No. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and build stuff. That sounds good to me. Okay, so today I'm gonna try and build a epoxy river table. And yes, I do live in an apartment, so we're building this apartment balcony. Show you. So far, I have built this desk. And yes, it is absolutely horrifically cluttered at the moment, but yeah, so we're gonna take this guy, and we're gonna build him. I already built the frame pieces for it, so we're gonna lay these in here. And this, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm just doing a whole bunch of unnecessary things, most likely. But this is covered up with all sorts of special Gorilla water seal, so the epoxy doesn't leak. And the MDF, which is easy to cut, super cheap, I can reuse, and hopefully not screw everything up, because I don't have all that amount of time to screw this up. So basically, first thing first, we're gonna turn this into a live edge board. Okay, so after, endlessly scraping and chipping away and, finding out that boards are actually kind of sharp, well, we finally got a rough live edge piece. I know it kind of looks like a straight up booty butt right now, but this is just temporary until we go through, after this board, of course. And we use these bad boys, and this is to rough up and kind of shape a little bit more and kind of give it that more like natural feeling. So, time for this guy. Okay, so I have it all trimmed out, starting to look a little better, and now we're gonna go ahead and use the drill and use those two things and soften them up, shape them up a little bit more before we do the final touches to lay it into the mold and secure it. But first, I gotta clean up this fire hazard. I won't even say it's a fire hazard. It's really just really annoying. So, I'm gonna do that, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so now we got the board out, we got our drill, and this wiry thing, which I don't know what it's gonna do, but I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool. So, like I said before, I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna see it through. now that it's done, you can see that it's pretty cool. Something I found out is that it whittles away at the softwood and keeps the hardwood veins, like right here, all these hardwood veins, and it just pulls the softwood out, which, to be honest, I think is pretty freaking sweet. So we got one fairly done after that intense workout, but now onto this guy. Okay, so now that we got it all sorts of weird wired up, it is time for the favorite part, sanding. I'm gonna use 100 grit first, and then after that, I'm going to go through with hand sanders. You're maybe wondering why? Yeah, it's because I live in an apartment, and I'm trying my best not to piss everyone off by building random shit all throughout the day. So, sand a little bit, let's go. Okay, so now that we have both of the pieces done, it is now time for even more sanding. Okay, so right here is a crack, and I'm gonna see if this works out. So this is sawdust that I collected, and I'm going to use my tight bond glue. I'm gonna spray some in there and see if I can create a little more wood without actually having to use wood putty, because I hate that stuff with a passion. So, here we go. So as you can tell, it didn't work. So make sure to not do that on yours. Okay, so I finished sanding our wood pieces here. Made them look as lively, edgy wood as possible. And I just finished putting together the mold. So the mold is sprayed with that Gorilla rubberized seal stuff. So it gets into the gaps and pulls the water out. I connected the two with some wood because I got a small car and I also don't have a house. So, you know, I had to get 2 4-foot sheets and I really needed 6 feet. So I put the baseboards on each each end at that measurement. I didn't cut this off because I'm lazy, so there is that. I also put a wood glue to get the two together. I drilled in the two bits to hold its placement. I also put some silicone spread over the top of it to make it waterproof, and then sprayed over the top with that rubberized Gorilla Glue. I mean, overall, it was pretty fast, pretty cheap, except for the sanding. The sanding took way too long. As you can tell, it's dark outside, and it's probably been about 4 hours of sanding. But tomorrow, part 2, I'm gonna try to do some sort of epoxy. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, see you then.